Hello, my friend, and welcome. I'm so glad you could join us today. We are playing a new game today. I like to mix things up a little bit here on Sundays. I came across this game. I don't really have a whole lot of idea what it's about, but there were penguins and it was free, and I was like, let's check it out. So we are playing United Penguin Kingdom Huddle Up. Let's find out what it's about. King penguins are in danger due to climate change. Especially after the increased temperatures, penguins started to take precautions such as using indoor and outdoor coolers. With the help of sustainable energy resources, penguins create a safe environment by reducing the temperature for themselves. They also use herbs and medicine when they get sick. Unlike humans, penguins never fight with each other and live in great unity and solidarity and always help each other. They cheer up with the help of entertainment venues, increase education in schools and libraries, and never forget spirituality. All penguin settlements follow the orders of the king. The settlement with the best reputation score becomes the king in the United Penguin Kingdom. Penguins build defense towers against killer whales and thief seals. Killer whales attack waterside buildings and try to destroy them. Seals come to the food storages to steal food. Are you ready to start your penguin kingdom? I guess so. Welcome to the United Penguin Kingdom Huddle Up. This free version of the United Penguin Kingdom will cover content from 1 year of in-game time, but the specific playtime is subject to your personal play speed. The full version of the game is still in development. It will be officially released in Q1 or Q2 of 2024, so coming soon. Until the release, we would like you to collect your feedback and suggestions. Join our Discord if you enjoy the game, add to Steam. Are you ready to start your Penguin Kingdom? Yes, we are. Now, it did not indicate that this was a demo. I thought it was kind of like a free-to-play kind of situation. So, yeah, I think we're going to start with the tutorial because I really don't know fully what we're doing. So we're going to work through the steps. And tutorials are always a great way to kind of get to know the game and what we're doing, our purpose, all of that. We did get a little bit of that with the story, but let's see what it has to tell us. Alright. Hello, welcome to the tutorials. Everyone's running off. Let's start with camera controls. Ooh, they are loud. Use the WASD or the right mouse button to move around. Okay, pretty easy. Use Q and E or the middle mouse button to rotate the camera. Fairly standard. Okay. Let's open the Professions menu and see the idle penguins. Okay, open the Professions menu, which is up here. And, alright, we have 5 who are idle, apparently. Okay, you can move from one idle penguin to another by clicking the idle in the Professions menu. Also, you can assign your penguins to different jobs on this menu. Builder's Hut is a place for builders to stay and wait until construction is planned. Let's place a builder's hut and assign some penguins to do this job. Okay, so we click down here and choose our builder's hut. And, okay, scrolling out so that we can see what we're doing a little bit better. Looks like they have a predetermined place for us to put that, so we'll go with it. And then we need to assign a worker. So I'm betting we need to click and assign a worker. There we go. Oh, we need to assign 4 workers, apparently. Okay, now we can plan some constructions. When you plan any construction, builders gather the required materials from the warehouses first, and then start the construction. Wow, the penguin noises are fun. Warehouse keeps materials up to 1,500 amount. Yeah, that's a little sketchy on the grammar there, I think. Alright, build a warehouse. So we choose the warehouse. And again, they've kind of got a predetermined place for us to put it. Controls are listed there. I don't know if they will do that every time outside of the tutorial, but it's nice to have that. Okay, and make this building the primary warehouse. Alright, so construction progress. We need snow block, plastic, and wood. Okay. A thief seal ate food. Okay. Okay, construction is done, and make this the primary warehouse. Okay. Primary warehouse receives task rewards, dismantling refunds, completed trades from the trade center, bonus rewards from the exploration center, and help sent by the king. When a building is dismantled, all materials and gold spent for its construction are refunded. It's actually nice to know. Nice to get it all back. Okay, so dismantle the previous warehouse. So we will click on it, and over here we have a trash bin for dismantling. So we'll get back the 12 gold, 7 snow block, 8 plastic, and 10 wood. When a warehouse is dismantled, its store's products are automatically transported to the primary warehouse. Okay. Housing child penguins. As you can guess, our lovely penguins need to rest. When the rest bar is empty, penguins go home to rest. Let's build some houses for our lovely child penguins. Alright. So, there's a housing option and the kids' house. Okay, we're seeing an electrical thing. That tells me we'll need to collect it or connect it to electricity at some point. Okay. Alright, yeah. If you click on a child penguin, you can see the remaining time to become an adult penguin. It takes 1 year for a child penguin to become an adult. Until then, child penguins stay in these houses. Adult and child penguins live in different houses. Let's build some houses for adult penguins now. So I suspect we'll go back to the housing part, and now we build a lodge. Okay. So we just need to build, okay, we need to build 3 of them. So I'm going to go ahead and click for all of those placements. And then I think we just kind of let it complete is what's happening. So we're seeing them go to work. There we go. We're getting an inadequate living space here. So I'm assuming that's why we're building some living space. Okay, we have 2 homeless penguins according to this. So hopefully once the final one is completed. Okay, yeah, now we no longer have homeless, and this one should be building. Can we speed that up? Okay, so yes, we can change priority, which is nice. Okay, all penguins have a place to rest now. If you click on a house, you can see its parameters like capacity, mating rate, resting speed, and monthly happiness points. All penguins are automatically placed into the houses by considering the closest distances to their workplaces. Okay. Each house has a reproduction possibility, depending on the mating rate. Mating is disallowed now. Let's click the egg button to allow mating. Okay, click the egg button. Ah, there we go. Way up there. Mating is allowed now. You can use the egg button to control the reproduction and the speed of your population growth. There won't be any newborns when mating is disallowed. Okay. Let's focus on science. Science Hub produces science points that can be used to unlock new buildings, technologies, and improvements. Okay, so we need to build a science hub. Okay, so we have a technology and defense section. And again, we've got a spot for us to place it. We're going to go ahead and let that construction complete. I think if I go here, we can speed that up a little bit. And then we will need to assign workers, just 1 worker, and produce science points. Okay. So assign a worker by clicking here. And at this point, we have no total science points. Okay, so it's producing them fairly quickly. And we only need 8 to complete this part of the tutorial. We have a science hub and adequate science points to unlock new buildings, technologies, and improvements from the science menu. Another way of increasing your penguin population is to build a newcomer ramp. Newcomer ramp is an entrance for new penguins to join you. Let's use some science points to unlock the newcomer ramp from the science menu and then build one. Okay, science menu uses typical science coding there. Alright, do you want to unlock this feature? We need 12 science points. So now we have the ice rink is our next thing that we can open. Good to know. Alright, so we've unlocked it. Now we're going to build it. I was going to say that it probably has to be built along the edge here. That makes sense, so that they can ramp on into here. It kind of looks like a fun thing to ride, to be honest. Okay. And again, we'll set the priority to hopefully speed things up. It requires garbage to construct it. That's interesting. Okay, new penguins can join your settlement with the help of the newcomer ramp. You can start or pause the newcomer ramp to allow or disallow newcomers to join your settlement. Okay, so there's a lot of control I'm seeing over how many penguins you have. You can either be breeding them basically or bringing them in from outside. So it does allow you to kind of, I think, I'm going to bet, kind of control the genetics and make sure that you have enough of a gene pool. Okay, we're going to move on to the next tutorial and see what else we have to learn. If I remember correctly, there were 3 tutorial sections, so that should... Okay, welcome to the tutorials. Many buildings require energy to be activated. Energy generators provide the required energy to the buildings within their range. Let's build an energy generator and activate the buildings. Okay, so we need to build a wind turbine. And energy and coolers. And it would make sense that we would need energy, since they had talked about us kind of working to generate our own cold, and, you know, we'd need energy in order to do that. So actually there's a speed up button here, so we're going to go ahead and speed things up a little bit. When there's an energy required building within the interaction area of the energy generator, it's automatically activated. When there's an energy shortage, it's automatically paused. Okay, naturally, penguins can get hungry too. Let's focus on food production. Trawling Dock is a place to catch krill, fish, and squid with the help of nets. Alright, so back into the building area. Now we have a food and medicine section. That should go over here on the side. Alright. Clearly we're not building on the same place that we were just at, because we no longer have some of the things we built, but not that that matters in a tutorial. Pretty much every step of this too, I know that you can't see that, but I'm getting achievements through Steam for every step of this, which is really nice if you're into getting the achievements. Alright, so we need to assign 2 workers and produce krill, which I think happens naturally. Yeah, there we go. And we just need to produce 4 to move on. If you unlock with the required science points, you can catch fish and squid in the trawling dock. There are 5 food types you can provide for your penguins. Each gives different happiness points to the penguins. I'm going to bet the higher it takes to unlock, the more happiness they'll get from it. Food storage keeps food up to 1,500 amount. Hungry penguins eat the best food from the food storage. I mean, yeah, wouldn't we all? Alright, so we need to build a small food storage and place that right near the food. Makes sense. Okay, and make this building the primary food storage. So when it's completed, make it primary. Primary food storage receives task rewards, completed trades from the trade center, bonus rewards from the exploration center, and help sent by the king. If hungry penguins are in the interaction area of a food stand with available food, they eat in the food stand and get extra happiness points. Otherwise, they use the food storage to eat some food. Okay, so food stand serves food for penguins. When the hunger bar is empty, this place can be visited if the penguin is in the interaction area. Let's build a food stand. Okay, so it's kind of like you have the option of eating out at a restaurant or eating in the cafeteria. That's almost what it feels like to me. So the food stand would be like your restaurant, and the storage area would be like, just the cafeteria. Kind of lame, and nobody really wants to eat there, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Food stand worker takes the best food from the closest food storage. Each visit brings extra happiness points. Penguins are using high-tech coolers that create extra ice for an area. A cooler that creates extra ice for an area. Okay. Did they... Interesting. Build a basic cooler. I love when you're reading something and you realize that it doesn't make a ton of sense. Okay, penguins do not lose their health when they are in the interaction area of an active cooler. This cooler gives 2 happiness points to houses around. Okay. Coolers create extra ice for their interaction area and provide energy for other buildings except for other coolers. Penguins do not lose their health when they are in an interaction area of an active cooler, and as I said, it gives extra happiness. It's time to focus on health. Due to increased outside temperatures, penguins get sick when out of a building or an interaction area of an active cooler. When the health bar is empty, they get sick and search for herbs or medicine. Okay, so we need to build an herbs collector. Wow, that's all over here. Not under the protection of a defense tower against killer whales. Good to know. Okay. Assign a worker. We have to wait until it is done. Okay. Just one worker for this, and we will wait until it produces 4 herbs. And again, there was another accomplishment for that one. Okay. A sick penguin can recover with the help of 2 herbs or 1 medicine. Pharmacy is a place to keep herbs and medicine up to 2,000 amount. When the health bar is empty, they get sick and search for herbs or medicine. Okay, so we need to build a pharmacy, and I'm gonna bet it's gonna be near that area. There we go. Yeah, I do notice that there's like this very noticeable red thing that's telling us, I'm guessing, that, yeah, there's no protection from the killer whales, which I assume we will cover probably in the next tutorial. Alright, so we need to make this building the primary pharmacy. Sick penguins go to the closest pharmacy to take herbs or medicine. Now we focus on roads. We need to build a road. Okay, are you going to tell me where to build it? No? Okay. I'm not seeing an indication, so I'm going to go ahead and start there and just bring it right to there. I don't think they really care where I put it, to be honest. Okay, can I add road here? Can I bring it around? Yeah. Okay, when you dismantle a road, you get 100% refund of its cost. You have uninvited guests in the settlement. Hungry seals visit your food storages to steal food. Ice Spear Tower attacks any thief seal within the range if there is any available ice spear. Let's build an Ice Spear Tower. Alright. Technology and defense. Okay, so we want that someplace. You would want it near your food storages, which makes sense. And we need to assign a worker to that when it is completed. Luckily, construction goes pretty quickly. Alright, so snow blocks are then turned into ice spears. So I'm assuming someone is bringing those ice or snow blocks there. And then we need to attack the thief seals. How do we do that? Is it done automatically? Or do we have to spot them? Oh, there's... Okay, so it did it automatically. Gotcha. You should check the calendar to see if a group of seals will attack your settlement in the future. Oh, we get some notice then. Oh, we got a gold for killing a seal. That's kind of sad. Alright, penguins in the defense towers never leave their workplace for their personal needs. Personal leaves. A killer whale is approaching. Let's build a defense tower to attack. Ice Cannon Tower. Attacks any killer whale within the range if there is an available ice ball. Okay, so very similar type situation, but much bigger because the target is bigger. Alright, let's see if we can kind of get in here. I would say that the controls are a little bit laggy. It could be I didn't adjust any settings, so there are probably settings that I can adjust. Alright, so we're building that tower. Let's prioritize this so that we can move on with the... Okay, and we'll need to assign a worker. And then we will have to wait for 2 ice balls to be produced. Again, it's using snow blocks. So we are seeing penguins bringing those ice blocks into the snow tower, or ice cannon tower. Okay, and we have our 2 ice balls, and now we see it attacking. Okay, I wonder if we have more than one, if the 2 of them would work together on one killer whale. The killer whale destroyed your building. As you see, you need more and better defense towers against killer whales. You should check the calendar to see if a killer whale will attack your settlement in the future. Okay. I'm gonna guess calendar. Okay, let's open defenses menu. Alright, so that is up here. Okay. In the defense menu, you can see a list of your defense towers and the total number of killer whales and seals that you have killed. Okay, so 4 killed, none killed. And moving on to the final tutorial. We're showing in the event log that we have some babies being born. Welcome to the tutorials again. Decorations provide extra happiness points to houses in the area of interaction. Let's build a decoration. So we want to start by building a vase. Or vase, whatever you preferred. Okay. And speed things back up again and prioritize. There we go. Oh, we have inadequate living space here too. The residents in the houses that are within the range of any decoration will collect extra happiness points at the end of every month. If you click on a decoration, you can see the list of the houses within the range of this decoration. If you click on a house and hover on the decorations section, you can see the list of the decorations that give extra happiness points to that house. Fun for child penguins. Let's build a carousel so that child penguins can have fun. A revolving machine with model leopard seals on which child penguins ride for amusement. Okay. That sounds actually pretty cute. Alright, we're going to place that over here. There we go. I want to see if I can get in and look at that. My rotating option is not working on my mouse. And the Q and E are also not working, which I believe was what they said we use for that. But when the fun bar is empty, this place can be visited if the penguin is in the interaction area and there is an available seat. Each visit brings extra happiness points. You can see the total visitor numbers for all time and the current year if you click on the building. Let's build an ice rink so that penguins can have fun. Now this will be for adult penguins. So we have an ice rink building, and I do remember seeing that when we were in the science menu, so that's something that we would have to unlock in normal gameplay, I would assume. Okay, and speed up construction again. There we go. When the fun bar is empty, this place can be visited if the penguin is in the interaction area and there's an available seat. Each visit brings extra happiness points. You can see the total visitor number for all time and the current year if you click on the building. Okay, let's build a temple, a place of worship to increase spirituality. So again, into here, and now we have a community section and a temple. I see that there was like high school and all that kind of stuff. So, whoops, that's not where I want to build it. Hello, there we go. Gets a little excited and wants to move on. Okay, and priority increase there. Let's see. When the spirituality bar is empty, this place can be visited if the penguin is in the interaction area and there's an available seat. Each visit brings extra happiness points. You can see the total visitor numbers. Blah 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 blah. Education. Penguin productivity is the average of happiness and education percentages. Let's build a school for lovely child penguins so that they can get some education. School educates child penguins until they reach 50% education level. Okay. So I'm guessing because there's also high school that the other 50% will come from that. Okay. It's a very cute school. I like the pencil. Child penguins get an education at a school until they reach 50% education level. After that, they look for a high school to continue their education. Please be careful with spending your gold and focus on finding ways to earn more. Let's build a treasury, a safe to keep your gold up to 1,500 amount. Alright, here in the resources section, we have our treasury. They'd like that placed over here. Okay, and this will be another one where we make it a primary building. So now that it's complete, make it primary. There must be enough space for gold, otherwise penalty reputation points will be applied because of an insufficient treasury limit. Okay, so that's something you'd want to keep upgraded would be my guess. Reputation score is the overall evaluation of your settlement. This score depends on your settlement's happiness, education, gold, fun, resting, spirituality, meals, decorations, coolers, and public happiness. Okay, we're seeing a bit of that up over here. And open the reputation menu. Okay. There are 2 more sections where you can check your positive and negative temporary reputation points. The remaining time and the reason for each applied temporary reputation point can be seen on the list. Okay. Every settlement in the United Penguin Kingdom has a settlement level. Profile menu shows the ranking in the United Penguin Kingdom. On this menu, you can also see the minimum requirements to reach a higher settlement level or keep the current settlement level. Higher settlement levels unlock new sections on the science menu. Okay, so opening the profile. Each evaluation is made at the end of the year and then shown in the annual report with your yearly performance in detail. It's best to keep an eye on the profile menu to reach a higher settlement level or keep the current one. Okay. Badges are active for a year if the requirements are met at the end of the year. Each badge has some requirements and rewards. Earned badges are shown in the annual report. Let's open the badge menu. Okay. Alright, all tutorials are completed successfully. Please go to the main menu and start a new game to build the best penguin settlement ever. And with that, I think we will end it for today, and Let me know if you would like to explore this game a little bit further. Tell me what you're thinking about it, but it was great to have you here today. If you had a good time, please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing with a friend. I'd love to hear those thoughts down below, so please feel free to leave a comment. Have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you again real soon.